well, sitting out here in the dark and waiting for the sun to rise, and it'll be most interesting just to see who does come online. And this thing's beeping. I'm now online, so wishing everybody a good morning or a good afternoon or a good evening, whatever it is. And it's 43 Fahrenheit out here and just on 7 AM, so we'll see who does come by. And it will be interesting just to see who does come on. And just setting this thing up just so that we see who does come on here. And don't know if we're running or not. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh yes, we're live, and I don't know how well we've got this aimed in the dark, so I might have to just get this properly aimed, and it'll be interesting to see who we get. And just waiting on the sun to rise, and the sun will be a little while yet, so bear with me on that. And it will be most interesting just to see who we've got. And sitting out here with a cup of coffee, so at least I've got that to keep me going. And we'll see who does come on. I'll get this tablet to start, and of course drinking coffee out here, which you can't really see me doing. But I do have a cup of coffee out here, so that's all good. And I'll get this shared out, and this is throwing up alerts everywhere, so there's that, of course. And we'll get this thing just to start and get everything up and running here, and seeing who does come on, and hopefully we get some people on to say hello to us all. And I'll show you this merch I've got on a bit later, as you won't see a thing just yet. And of course, sitting out here, got a hot cup of coffee. Which is definitely much needed and most welcome to try and wake myself up with. And just waiting to see who comes on. And I'll shout this one out. And hopefully we get a few people on to say hello to us all. And I did start early because I hear that one or two have got a live running, so a bit later on, so if I start up early, hopefully we get a few people coming on. So I'll just see what I've missed here. And of course today we will be doing quite a few shout outs, so as we think of them. And just waiting for somebody to come on and say hello to us all. And it would be lovely to see somebody coming on, but it could be a pretty slow day. I guess we'll just see what happens here. And this tablet's half frozen and it's taking forever. So please do bear with me on that one. And we'll get this shared out and hopefully we get some people coming on. So just waiting on somebody to come by and say hello, and we'll see what everybody's got to say, and just waiting on this thing to start up properly so that I can share some people out. And this tablet has taken forever to do things, as it always seems to do. Well, not just in the morning, but all day, every day, whenever I'm using it. And I badly need a new tablet, but I just can't afford it at the moment. And no doubt I'll be running out to refill this cup of coffee sooner or later. And this thing, it's frozen again, so bear with me on that. And I've dropped my cup. So I'm going to have to run up and get myself another cup of coffee in a minute, very soon. It's just dropped off here, and that's easy done in the dark, I guess. But I would have been welcoming, you know, the other half a cup of coffee, and typical. So my nose is dripping, and that's giving me grief while I sit out here. So I'm going to have to run up to the kitchen very soon and get another cup, and because yeah, really was looking forward to that one. So I might just quickly run up fairly soon and get that, because I'm going to be pretty lost without my cup. So just seeing what I've missed here, and it doesn't seem like I've missed anything much, so I'll just do some share outs, and then I'll run up and get this coffee, or more coffee I should say. So getting this all shared out and hoping we get some viewers. And of course this tablet is a mile behind and giving me trouble once again, so do bear with me on that. And do we have anybody here watching us, or are we still waiting for somebody to come by? And I'll share this out on Facebook and get it out there. And I should really add Twitter on this thing, but when I sort of think about it, or think of it, I'm live, and then I don't sort of think of it later on when I get a chance. So anyways, never mind. We'll get this out onto Facebook, and hopefully we get somebody here pretty soon to say hello and share some stories. And of course, please do check out the links down below. I have a merchandise link and also a donation link, and any of those links, it would be much appreciated if you clicked on those and helped my channel out in any way. So now, while we wait for somebody to come on, I'm going to quickly run up and get another cup of coffee while we wait, as I dropped the other cup of coffee, or it dropped off the log in the dark, and so it's empty, so I've got to go and wash that out and get myself another cup. And definitely need some coffee out here at this time of the morning. So give me a couple of minutes and I'll be back with a full cup of coffee.
So back down here with my fresh cup of coffee, so try again. Back down here with my fresh cup of coffee, so try again. So who do we have here now? And probably nobody by the look of things, so I'll just get on to doing some shout outs, and hopefully we get a few people to come and see those. This coffee's hot. So number one shout out, a lovely channel, and please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. We're going to do a big shout out to Page Family Homestead, Our Journey Back. And you probably all know by now that Andy Page has been having some health problems, and he just recently had a tumour removed. So please keep Andy in your thoughts and prayers, and please also keep his wife Peggy in your thoughts and prayers, as being a carer can be quite a large task, and she needs, of course, thoughts and prayers and support in all that as well. So we'll get Peggy and Andy's channel out and show their channel link, and give them a big shout out. And please do run their playlists and help out their watch times, as they haven't been able to put up the videos recently what they normally would put up, due to all the medical appointments and the stress and the worry. And if you're not subscribed to their channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts so that you get alerts to all their videos. Please watch their videos in full and give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, which really helps their channel out in the YouTube algorithms or what have you. So please do that, and I'll share out their channel link. Oh, Vanessa Kitty, hello, great to see you, and good morning or good afternoon or whatever it is where you are, and
a big thank you for coming by. So we'll just get this up and run the Page Family Homestead link. And give them a big shout out. So what have you been busy at, Vanessa? And I hope this Bluetooth hasn't switched off, which you know, it can do at times. And hopefully it now works. So oh, it has connected now, so that's all good. And you know, it might make my sound a bit funny without that, so it sort of seems to work a bit better than just the microphone in the device. So great to see you, Vanessa. What have you been up to? And I'll get your channel link up and we'll share your channel out as well. And give your channel a big shout out. So just waiting on your banner to come up, and I'll show your channel banner and run your link and give you a big shout out. So we have here Vanessa Kitty coming up, and I'll show her channel link, so please check out her channel. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and smash that little bell so that you get alerts to all her uploads. Watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments and help her channel out. And I'll just run her channel link. So we're just getting her link up and running that and giving her a big shout out. So everybody please check out Vanessa Kitty's channel and show her some love. And I'll just see what I've missed here in messages. So still waiting on a few more to come by here, so we'll run a few more shout outs while we wait. And I see I've got a message on the Facebook Messenger from Jocelyn, Hope for Life Walker. She'll hopefully come on a bit later on once she's finished doing what she's got to do, and she's out and about at the moment and not at home, so hopefully she can come on a bit later. That coffee's hot. And we'll do another shout out while we wait for some viewers. We're going to give a big shout out to Homestead Aquarius. Robert's channel, and he badly needs more watch time. And over the last few days I've been running his all uploads playlist just to help him out on a spare device. So if anybody else could do that to help him out, that would be really wonderful, and Robert would really appreciate that. So if you're not subscribed to Robert's channel, please do subscribe and smash his little bell so that you get alerts to all his videos, and watch his videos in full and share his channel out, and give him plenty of nice comments and thumbs up as well, and show his channel some love. And Robert is one of the leaders in the current shed wars, which is currently running in the Northern Hemisphere. So anybody who is interested and would like to know more about how to grow your own vegetables and become more self-sufficient, please do check out Shed Wars and consider joining in if you can. So I'm going just to run Robert's channel link and give him a big shout out. So Homestead Aquarius just running his link now, so please do check out his channel and help him out with his watch time. And Robert much appreciates any help that he gets with his watch time, and it would be wonderful if you could help him out. So I'll just get this other device and see what I've missed here. And it's a little bit foggy here, I see, as the light increases and the sun gets up, so it's quite an interesting day out here, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to run my next live stream outside or not, as we've got some nasty weather coming apparently, so fingers crossed that it just rains at night and I can still run my outdoor live streams, but we'll see what happens there. And current temperature here, 43 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 7:30 now, so the sun's probably going to rise in about another 5 minutes, although you know the light sort of does come a fair bit of time before the sun rises. So the days are slowly starting to get a little bit longer now. And sunset here, 5:15 p.m. So slowly getting a bit longer day length, but it'll be a bit while yet before we have days of any sort of more significant length. So just seeing if I've missed anything, and no, very few viewers, so it might be a bit of a slow live stream, and it may even be an early finish for this live stream yet. I guess we'll see what happens there. And my nose is dripping, as it always does when I go live for some reason. And I am wearing my new hoodie that came this week's mail, my merchandise, so please do check out the merchandise link down below, and please consider buying something, which would really help my channel out a lot. and would be much appreciated. And definitely needing this hot coffee out here. Yeah. The coffee, the milk got a skin on it because I'm using condensed milk today. But anyways, never mind. We'll just see what we've missed here, and it may even be a short live stream if we don't get too many here viewing. I guess we'll see what happens with that. And before I forget, I better plug this power bank in, or we'll end up grinding to a halt sooner or later. So I'll just plug that in, and hopefully we sort of keep our charge up. And time 7:33 AM here. So I'll just plug this thing in and get this charging, and a bit later on we'll do a creek inspection, and hopefully we get a few ducks or something swimming around. And it does appear to be low tide out there once again, so everything looks a bit mucky when it's low tide, so we may, you know, views may look a bit not so nice as other times, but never mind. And just waiting to see who do we get online and who wants to say hello and chat to us. And it looks like we're going to have a very, very, very slow live stream with very, very few viewers, so it may end up being a rather short live stream as well. And we have a few more channels I want to shout out, so I'll get that up in a minute and we'll shout them out. And we do have a lot of viewers who will come and watch my live stream later after the event, so for those of you who do come back later and run the event or run the live stream after the event, please do run the live chat replay and click on the links that we share and check those channels out that I've shouted out, and that would be so much, much, much appreciated. So we'll just get another channel up here to shout out, and I'm going to give a big shout out to Simply Jan. And Jan, she had some surgery a couple of days ago and everything came out well by all accounts, and we'll just keep Jan and of course her husband Kevin in your thoughts and prayers, that everything heals up pretty quickly from Jan's surgery and she's feeling a lot better soon. So I'll just get up Jan's channel link and we're going to show her channel banner and give her a big shout out. So Simply Jan Homestead. If you don't know her channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts for her channel. Watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and she'd appreciate that. And please do tell her that Ariella sent you. So Simply Jan Homestead, running her channel banner, and I'll run her link. And I see she's offering membership to her channel. I haven't done that yet for my channel, and I probably should think about doing that, but who knows who'd want to become a member of my channel. So I don't know whether I will offer memberships yet or not. Oh, Homestead Aquarius. Hi there, Robert. Great to see you, and thank you so much for coming by and watching. And I'm just about to run Simply Jan's channel link and giving her a big shout out. And you're most welcome, Robert. And I did give a call out to action for others just to run your playlist as well, and hopefully we can help you to get your hours very soon. And this live stream's all very quiet here today. Not many people, so if anybody would like to do so, and you have a community tab, I'd love it if you shared this live stream out in your community tabs. That would be wonderful, and it would be great to get a few people coming on and sharing their stories. Oh yes, you're just on your way out the door and saw you on here. Oh great. And thank you so much for doing that, Robert. And I must remember to do the same when I'm on other people's live streams too, just to share it out. Although my community tab doesn't really get a lot of views most of the time, so I don't know if really alerts go out for anything on community tabs, and it's just a random thing if it pops up in the feed or not. Oh yes, all good. You have to make a video. Well, hopefully everything goes well there, and no doubt I'll catch that one once you have that coming up live. And I've got another video or two that I've got to edit sometime over the weekend, and I'll get one of those up early next week. I've got a couple sitting ready to edit. I've got my merchandise video to edit, and I also have a lamb curry that's an ASMR video to edit. So, you know, I've still got plenty of work to do over the weekend. And I have a sausage rolls video that I'll probably film early next week to do. I say that I've got to get a few more ingredients for that, so I've got the ground sausage meat and some pastry, but I thought I had some carrots to go in, and the carrots that I've got in the fridge are looking pretty sad, so I'll just boil those up with some broth with some bones that I've got frozen in the freezer, because they're a bit too sad looking to grate up. So I'll make some broth out of those. And the onions, I've got a couple of onions, but they're looking a bit sad as well, so they'll go into the broth. And you know, I'll probably just boil that up later today, and that way I'll save the vegetables and not needing to throw them out. And you know, when I buy chicken or any meats that are on the bone, and if I don't need the bone at the time or whatever dish I'm making, I'll cut the meat off the bones, and then I'll put the bones into a freezer bag and freeze them up. And of course, when I have enough of, you know, chicken or meat or whatever I want, I just take them out of the freezer and boil them up for a broth. And with any old vegetables that I've got that are, you know, looking a bit sad in the fridge, well, I put those in too and boil those up as well. And so, you know, cutting down on food waste. And you know, that's a big passion of mine, is not to throw out good food, and you know, to use good food, whether, you know, whether you cook it up in some way and make some broth out of it, or you know, if you've got a garden and you can compost things, or you can give things to your chickens or your pigs. I think it's most important not to throw those things out into landfill, and just to respect your food and respect, you know, where everything comes from. But anyways, rant over. We'll get a few more shout outs done, and shout out a few more channels, and share the love around, I guess you could call it, as we wait for a few more people to come and view our live stream. Oh, this coffee's definitely disappearing, and I'm going to have to run up there and get another cup fairly soon. But anyways, another shout out that we will do. We're going to shout out James Bell. I haven't shouted James's channel out for a while, and I must give him a big shout out. James 2342 Bell, and James has a drone and does a lot of wonderful drone videos, and on 37 subscribers, so he'd badly love some more subscribers. So please do check his channel out and smash that little bell so that you get alerts to all his videos. Share his videos out, and leave plenty of thumbs up and nice comments on his videos, and tell him that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. And I'll run James's banner and channel link. So James 2342 Bell. Everybody please check out James's channel. And James is in Canada, I believe in Ontario, but I could be wrong. And if James comes on, he will enlighten me on that. Oh, thank you so much for doing that, Robert. I much appreciate that. And thanks for shouting me out there. Hopefully we get one or two more come by, but this time of year for all of you, it can be a bit difficult for people to come on because they're busy doing everything else these days. So with the longer days and the summer weather, so I'll just give James Bell a shout out. So everybody please check out James's channel and running his link. And I much appreciate that, Robert, you putting my live stream out on the community tab, and that's much appreciated. And for my channel, I badly now need to build up my follower numbers, and of course, you know, more views, more hours, you know, just to build up my numbers. And probably I gained about 20-25 followers in the last month and a half, which was really appreciated. And before that, my channel had sat static at 1,050 for like about nearly a year. So you know, please do check my channel out and share my videos out. And you know, I'd love to be able to get my follower numbers up a lot more. And you know, it'd be lovely one day to get one of those beautiful YouTube buttons, but at the moment I can't see that ever happening. But I'd love to have that happen someday. And I do have a plan for more outdoor cooking videos. Those who saw my last outdoor cooking video absolutely loved that, and loved the idea of me cooking a steak up outdoors by the creek. And I do have a plan to do a Thai curry out by the creek next. I also have a plan for a basil stir fry, pork stir fry, which is another Thai food and a very popular street food in Thailand. So I have a plan for that. Hi there, Todd. Great to see you, and thank you for coming by. And another shout out, and Dominic Minaschetti, I'll shout him out today. He gave me a great idea for yet another outdoor cook-up. And Dominic asked, oh, I'd love to see you cook up a breakfast outdoors. So I think that will certainly be in the cards as well. So that could be filmed fairly soon. But anyways, we'll give Dominic Minaschetti, his channel, a big shout out. And I did watch last night, well, sleep watch, because I saw it on my alerts and quickly put it in my watch later list. Dominic's got another Fire It Up Friday video on, and I love to watch his Fire It Up Friday. They're really such a lot of fun and really brilliant. So if you don't know Dominic, please check out Dominic's channel, and I'll show you Dominic's banner. And please do subscribe to Dominic's channel and smash that little bell so that you get alerts to all his videos. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of nice comments and thumbs up. And tell Dominic that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. And I'll just get Dominic's channel link up, and we'll give Dominic a big shout out. So Dominic Minischetti. And just getting his link up and sharing out his channel, so please do check out his channel. And I have a lot of viewers who watch my live streams later after the event, so if you're watching this after the event, please do run the chat replay and click on the links that you share, that we share, Arielle-Viking. And we'll do another big shout out to Todd Autry. And Todd badly wants some more watch time as well, so if you can catch Todd's live streams, please do help him out there. And also run his playlists. And if you're not subscribed to Todd's channel, please do check his channel out and subscribe and smash the little bell. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of nice comments and thumbs up as well. And tell him that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So I'll just show his channel banner and we'll run his channel link and give him a big shout out. And Todd had a very interesting video a couple of days back of all the backyard wildlife that he finds just around his house, and it was fascinating, all the different creatures that Todd had in that video, so please do check that one out as well. And I'll just run Todd's channel link. I'd give Todd a big shout out. And then I'm going to run up and get myself another cup of coffee in a minute, because it's a little bit crisp out here and definitely will need another hot cup of coffee here just to keep me going. Oh yes, Robert, all good, and thank you so much for coming by, and a big thank you for shouting out this live stream on your community tab, and also a huge thank you for keeping my live stream running as you go and do something else. That's much appreciated. How to garden? Hello, great to see you. I'm still waking up. It's a little bit crisp out here this morning, and just on 7:56 a.m. So I'm still waking up here, and 43 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's quite crisp out here, although not as cold as some of my other recent live streams. Whereas the other morning it was about 35 or 36 degrees. But with a bit of fog in the air, it actually feels a bit colder at 43 degrees than what it did out here at 35, 36. So I'm going to have to run up very soon and get myself another cup of coffee. So give me a couple of minutes and I'll be back with a real refilled cup of coffee, because sitting out here with a bit of dampness in there sort of makes things cool off pretty quickly. So another cup of coffee, and we'll just see who we've missed here and who's come on. And of course we'll run a few more shout outs as well. So getting this started and seeing who we've got. And I'm very well, thank you. How the garden, still warming up. Patty Jones Homestead, hello, thank you so much for coming by. And oh, wonderful to hear that you're getting some rain in Texas. I hope you haven't had too much now. And I'm here situated in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. So it's our winter here and quite a crisp morning of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. So what temperature is it today in Texas? And I'll have to see if I can get your channel up and give you a shout out too, Patty Jones. Bear with me and I'll see if I can get that up. And give you a follow as well. I hope I can get the right channel here. So bear with me on that. And if Robert was still around, I'd get Robert to run your link. As I don't know if I'll get the right one or not, so please bear with me, and I hope I do get the right channel up. I don't know what I'm getting here, so it could be a wrong result here, so I hope that I get the right one up here. Have another look here and see what I've got here, and see what I can find. Otherwise I'll put your name in blue and I'll get you to share out your channel, and that might be easier. As you know, this search can be a bit interesting. So, are you still here with us, Patty? I just put your name in blue and get you just to share out your channel link, and we'll give you a shout out as well, and that way with the link I can click on your channel as well and give you a follow. So I've just got you up in blue. How to garden, I'll get your channel up and we'll give you a shout out. So waiting on this tablet just to catch up here. and it's always a bit of a wait on this thing, so please bear with me on that. So just getting up your channel, How to Garden, and we'll show your channel banner and give your channel a big shout out. So just waiting on this thing. So here we go, How to Garden. And I'll show your channel banner and we'll run your link and give you a big shout out. So everybody, please check out How to Garden and give his videos some love and his channel some love by subscribing and smashing that little bell and watching his videos in full and giving him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. Annie Dale, hello, great to see you and thank you for coming by. I much appreciate you watching. So I'm just running How to Garden channel link. But I hope this thing's working. This tablet does give me a lot of trouble and I badly need a new one, but that's how it is. Won't be getting a new one for a while, I don't think. So running How to Garden's link. How to Garden, do you have Patty's channel link? If you could run that for me, please. And give Patty's channel a shout out because I couldn't seem to find it here on search. So if somebody could run Patty's channel link, that would be really great. And also if somebody could run Ann Dale Homestead's channel link, that would be great if we could give her a shout out as well. And I know she's tripping out here in the crisp foggy air, so please bear with me on that. And thankfully I've got a hot cup of coffee here again. Definitely needing that out here, and we'll have a bit of a creek inspection in a few minutes, and I know everybody's interested in my background. Much more interested in my background than looking at me, of course. So I'll just get up and I'll flip that camera around and we'll have a bit of a look and just see what's happening down on the creek. Oh, this tripod's cold in the hand, so it might be a fairly quick inspection down here, I think. And this creek's at the bottom of my garden. We've got some ducks swimming around here, I don't know. Oh, they're swimming at a fair rate of knots, so we mightn't get a very good look. Oh, we've got one of the turtle doves walking around down here too. I'll just see if I can zoom in on those ducks. And they're wild ducks that live down here on the creek, so they're all fairly tame and friendly, so. But they've obviously got some business they want to get around, so we're not going to get a very good view of them today, I'm afraid. So we'll just zoom back out. And the tide's down fairly low here again today, so it's all looking fairly muddy. And it's often underwater just where I'm standing, so it can get a bit muddy down here. And it will even flood out as far as where I have my seat for my live stream, so. And this creek, it runs parallel to the beach, and the beach is about 400 yards further back past the creek, and there's a public walking trail along the other side of the creek, and this creek is at the bottom of my garden where I live. And of course got neighbours on both sides of where I live, so that can be often quite a test when I'm trying to film, and they have radios playing and dogs barking, and so often there's aircraft flying over here, so it can get quite challenging at times when I'm trying to film things, so never mind. And I'll just go back up to my seat and sit back down because this tripod's getting pretty cold on the fingers holding that. And the creek will often, if there's heavy rain, flood as high as where this big tree is behind us. So I'll put this back down and flip the camera around again, or just see what messages we've missed. And hopefully we'll share a few stories as well and see what everybody's been up to. So flipping everything around again, and I'll sit back down and we'll see what messages we've missed here. Oh, 92. Well, that sounds a bit hot, yeah. And current temperature here is 43 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a little bit warmer than some of the other mornings that I've been sitting out here for live streams. Says it feels like 39. Well, yeah, I'd believe that. Actually, it feels a bit colder than that. A few other my recent live streams, I was sitting out here and it was 35 or 36 degrees, and it actually feels a bit colder with the dampness in the air and the slight fog in the air than what it does at 35 or 36. So anyways, never mind. And current time 18 past 8. So 8:18 a.m. on Saturday morning. So I'll just get this up and see what I've missed here. Oh yes, thank you, Robert. A shout out to me. Well, that would be really great. And you know, it's part of the reason of my live streams is that I do a lot of shout outs to, you know, many other channels. So it's a good opportunity, you know, for you to share your own channels as well, and share some friends' channels. Also your Instagram pages and Facebook groups and Twitter accounts. Please do share those as well, and you know, if we can help everybody out by sharing, that's really wonderful. Oh yes, 6:18 p.m. on Friday evening in Texas. And I run my live streams at this time, you know, in the mornings, just to account for the crazy time differences, as most of my viewers and subscribers are in the United States, Canada, and some in the UK and Europe. So, you know, it's actually Saturday morning here, but I call it my Friday live stream because for most of my viewers it is still Friday. And then I'll run another live stream either on Saturday or Sunday, just depending who else is going live. For all, you know, all of my viewers, Saturday or Sunday. And then another midweek live stream Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, which of course is Thursday morning for me. And so many of my premieres, I set them. I did try one at 7 a.m. a day back, and that wasn't too bad. Just, you know, at the recommended time that TubeBuddy recommends me to drop them. But many of them are at 3 a.m. so I've got to, you know, set my alarm and wake up at 3 a.m. and that's all just to suit with you know, the time zones of most of my viewers. So, you know, it YouTube certainly keeps life interesting. And we've got a few people walking up and down the walking trail here by the look of it. I guess a couple of degrees warmer, and being a Saturday morning, we'll get a few more. And of course most of the country is under lockdown again, although fingers crossed, this state is one of 2 states or 3 states that's not under lockdown. So I'm hoping we don't get another one of those. I'm just you know, totally over all this stuff. And unfortunately we can't talk about this stuff too much on here. Excuse me. But Sydney and New South Wales, of course, is under lockdown, and they've even tightened up the lockdown there by the sound of things. Well, thank you so much, How to Garden, and wishing you a lovely evening and a lovely weekend to come. And I really appreciate you coming by and joining in with the live stream here. And I must get this thing, this camera aimed properly. I see that I'm not in the middle of the screen, so I'll have to redirect that It sort of happens when you sort of go for a walk around and then using a different camera while you walk around. I sort of set it back down with it still on the back camera and didn't get it sort of set up quite right. So I'll just set that up properly, and a bit later on we'll probably do another creek view, another creek inspection. And I must show you all my merchandise that I'm wearing. I do have channel merchandise, and I do have a link down below in the description. So printed my channel sticker on the back and on the front of this hoodie. And if you would like to support my channel, I'd really appreciate people to buy some merchandise. That would be really, really wonderful if you can do so. And this merchandise has been printed and produced through Teespring, which I know a lot of other YouTubers are also using. And the quality of the printing and the quality of the garments is absolutely wonderful, so I'm really pleased about that. And I'll put this jacket back on because it is a little bit chilly out here without that, so put this back on. And I also have a donation link down below that if anybody would like to support my channel in that way, that also would be much appreciated. And any donations go towards cooking ingredients, phones for YouTubing, tripods, lighting, cameras, Bluetooth microphones. Someday I'd like to get a drone. Don't know when that will happen. And probably my next big purchase will be a gimbal for when I can walk around and film things, and you know, just to keep everything steady. Editing apps, editing software, another thing that you know, donation sort of helps out with. So you know, running a YouTube channel isn't really very cheap to do. Data for, you know, internet. I do have an unlimited mobile internet data plan, so you know, all that sort of costs money. And because I film my normal videos in 4K and 60 frames per second, and also edit and upload at that, all that sort of does use up a fair bit of data as well. So you know, a limited data plan, I'd actually you know, run that out pretty quickly. And my average video upload is like 20 to 30 gigabytes of data. So you know, a limited internet data plan, you know, limited every month, and one video, and I'd have that run out. But anyways, never mind. And we'll get on to a few more shout outs, of course. And another channel who I haven't shouted out for a little while, and I must shout him out. Food Forest Permaculture. excuse me, my nose is dripping again. Howie's channel, so I'll give Howie a big shout out. So I'll get his channel up and we'll shout out Howie's channel. So seeing if I can get this thing running, and we'll get Howie's channel up and give him a shout out. So Food Forest Permaculture, and waiting on this thing to load up. And yeah, again, this is loaded up just a heap of random videos. I wish it would just by default go to channels on search, but it doesn't seem to for some reason. But now getting Howie's channel up, and we'll give him a big shout out. Waiting on this thing to load up and we'll show his channel banner. So Food Forest Permaculture, Howie's channel. I'll just show his banner. And if you're not subscribed to Howie's channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch his videos in full and share his channel out, and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Ariella sent you. So I'll just run his channel link and give him a big shout out. So Food Forest Permaculture, Howie's channel, and running his channel link. Please do check him out and show his channel some love. And I'll just get this phone out and just see if I've missed any messages. And everything's fairly quiet here at the moment, and I guess everybody's got things to do, and more important things to do than watching my live stream. And it may be a bit of a shorter live stream today, unless we get a lot of people coming in. And I know a lot of others are running live streams as well these days, so you know it can be pretty hit and miss who comes in here, so it can be a bit slow at these live streams recently. And I think I might even run up and get myself another hot drink while I wait for a few more people to come on. And you know, it's quite crisp out here, so hot drinks are definitely very welcome and much needed. So I'm going to run up and make myself a hot drink, and hopefully we might get a few more people dropping by here before I call it a day first live stream. So I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes with another hot cup. So another hot cup, and had to wait for that to brew as my coffee pot was empty. So anyways, got that done. And we'll see what we've missed and who's come on. And everything's pretty slow here today, so we're just waiting on somebody to come. Oh, the storm. So, you've had some storms there, Robert, and sounds like you might have a video coming up for that, so I'll be certainly watching out for that one. And looks like we've only got one or two here viewing, so it may not be such a long live stream, but we'll just continue to run and just see who does come on here. And you know, the live streams have been pretty hit and miss lately, so it can be a bit slow. And it'd be lovely if we did see a few more people coming by, but we'll see what happens. I'm just sharing this out on Facebook again. So sharing this one out, and we'll see who does come by. And it may end up being a bit shorter live stream if we don't get anybody here. And we'll see what happens. And currently 45 degrees Fahrenheit out here, but still it feels like only 43, so it's not really warming up very much, and a bit foggy and probably a bit cloudy overhead, so it may not warm up much more than that today, so we'll see what happens there. And just sitting here, and we'll see who does come on and who wants to chat and say hello. And otherwise, we may just finish this live stream off in at a 2-hour length in another 10 or 15 minutes, but we'll just see who does come on. And of course a much needed hot drink out here, which helps things along. So just see who we get here. course, while I'm here, I do have a Facebook group, What's Everyone Cooking, so I'll share that out, and please do check that group out and join in. And of course, if you're a member of the group, you're most welcome to share your own YouTube videos and channels and anything else that you're up to, and not just cooking, but other pastimes as well. And it would be a great place for everybody who's in Shed Wars just to share out your weigh-ins or Shed Wars videos, or you know, any photos from Shed Wars as well. And I think there's about 107 members in that group, so a few new people might see, you know, your doings there. And please do share that group out, and hopefully we can get a few more members there, and a few more posts, and that would be really, really wonderful if we could get a few more posts there. So waiting on this tablet to start up again, and we'll share the link there. What's Everyone Cooking? So everybody on Facebook, please do check that one out. So we'll just run the link. And it'd be lovely, you know, if you've got a few more people coming by there and joining up, and you know, running their videos, sharing out their videos and sharing out their channels and photos there. Oh, definitely needing this hot drink out here. My nose is starting to drip again, so bear with me on that. So everybody who's watching, what have you all got planned for the weekend? Me, I've got some videos to edit, possibly some filming. So, you know, plenty to do, and probably another live stream, whether I run a Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon live stream, or whether I run a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening live stream. I'm not sure yet. Oh, awesome! Cosmic Cultivators. Wow, well, they shared my live stream. Wow, that's wonderful. And speaking of them, I'll get their channel link up, and we'll give them a big shout out as well. And yeah, I don't think I know that channel, so I'll be smashing their little bell myself if I'm not subscribed to that one, and watching their videos. So I'll bring them up and we'll give them a shout out. So just waiting on this thing to load up, and I'll show their channel banner, and I'll give them a big shout out. So, Cosmic Cultivators, and that's a new channel for me, so I'm going to be smashing that little red button and smashing that bell, and I'll be watching some of their videos later. So thank you so much, Robert, for that and for sharing them out. And thank you, Cosmic Cultivators, for sharing out my video. I really appreciate that. So we'll give them a big shout out and share some love there. And I'll be watching their videos a bit later on after this live stream and sharing some love there. So just hitting some videos up of theirs onto my watch later list. So I'll be definitely watching them later. Hooper's Mayhem Aussie Style. Hi there, how are you? And great to see you. And David May, great to see you. Hello and thank you for coming by. And it's a little bit chilly out here, and that's because of the fog in the air. And not doing so much just at the moment, just my usual Friday evening, Friday afternoon, or for me here, Saturday morning live stream. And we'll run your channels also and give you a shout out. Oh wow, sushi yesterday. Oh, I love sushi and I love sashimi more. You're not a big fan, David. Yeah, anyways, but then I love seafood and you know, love fish and shellfish and all those sorts of things. And unfortunately it's rather expensive here, and someday when I get a bit more cash, I've got to get a fishing pole and a fishing license and see what I can catch in this creek behind me. And for anybody who's never watched my channel before, I'm situated in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, so it's all very interesting. Yeah, I don't know, David, if there has been. It's sort of something that happens more up north than down here. Although I did hear the other day that somebody saw a big shark in Port Phillip Bay, which is part of the, you know, the beach that we back onto about 400 yards back behind me. But I couldn't see any attacks down here in Melbourne this time of year because the water's a bit cold to go swimming, so you know, unless somebody fell off a boat or something, it's probably not very likely at this time of year. And they do sell shark meat here, but that's one fish that I'm not really so so keen on eating. I just don't think the flavour of it's very appealing. You know, it often sort of tastes a bit of ammonia, or if it doesn't taste of ammonia, it's often a bit tasteless. So shark is one thing that I don't don't sort of really like to eat. I much prefer something like snapper or whiting or you know, something like that. But anyway, you know, one day if the YouTube gods are kind to me, I'll get a fishing pole and a fishing license and some fishing tackle and see what I can catch in this creek behind me. Oh yes, that's fine, Hooper's Mayhem. I really thank you for coming by and watching, and I appreciate that so much. Oh, the USA-Canada border still closed for non-essential travel. Most of this country here is under lockdown again. This time, fingers crossed, this state is not under lockdown, but nearly all the others are, so fingers crossed that we don't get another one here. We've had quite enough of it here, I'm afraid. And nearly all the state borders here now are closed or sealed, so well, people could travel from this state to other states, but most of the other states cannot come into here and the borders are sealed, so makes things rather interesting. Oh, hi there, Dustin. Great to see you. Of course, a shout out for Chef Tom. So a great big shout out to you, Chef Tom. Dustin, do you have Chef Tom's channel link? Because yeah, you could always run his link and shout his channel out here on the chat as well. And I'd love to be able to find his channel link, but I don't sort of have it here, so it could be rather hit and miss if I find it or not. Beast Mode, hello. Great to see you. No, I actually, I grew up in Jakarta, Indonesia, and spent most of my life in Southeast Asia. I'm currently located in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. But as for nationality, I actually consider myself American. Oh yes, that's awesome, Dustin. That's Chef Tom's Insta. I'll just see if I can get that up and we'll show his banner. His Instagram banner. So really give him a good proper shout out. So just waiting on this tablet to catch up. It's always rather slow. And sitting out here with a cup of tea at the moment. I'm out of coffee, so I'm on tea at the moment, Dustin, so you'll probably be pleased to hear that. And the brand of tea for this one is Tetley, so I guess you could say it's a probably a good right English brand that you'd be glad with on that. So just waiting on this thing to load up. Tablet half asleep and half frozen out here, so oh yes, Chef Tom Beanland. So I'll just show his Insta. And I'm going to give him a follow, and if he asks who I am, I'll tell him, well, Dustin Bushcraft Tools actually shouted you out on my live stream, so we're giving Chef Tom a big shout out. And of course, anybody who wants to check out my live stream, Arielle-Viking, my Instagram, I should get up my Instagram link here in a minute as well and share that. David, do I prefer living in the States or Australia? I much prefer the States, to tell you the truth. I've been here 5 years, and it's really been a struggle ever since I've came here, and the last year and a half has really just blown it for me, with everything that's gone on here, and which we won't talk about too much because it's not a subject that goes down well, I'm afraid, on these platforms, so we'll leave that one. I really miss Southeast Asia also, although it did get rather hot there at times, which I'm finding harder and harder to take. But the summers here, it even gets hotter here in the summer than what it did in the tropics at times, and you know, the burning sun in the summer, you know, not much UV, or with very high UV I should say, Arielle-Viking, gets rather hard to take. Oh yes, you like Tetley? Yeah, Tetley's not too bad. It's a lot better than Lipton. And some of my English friends told me that Lipton's actually the stuff they sweep up off the floors, so that was quite interesting, and Dustin might be able to enlighten me more on that, if you're still here with us, Dustin. Beast Mode, you're American, and whereabouts are you in the States, Beast Mode? I don't mind tea, but I'm actually more into coffee. But my coffee pot was empty. But emptied that out this morning, and of course, you know, brewing coffee up in a percolator does take a fair bit of time, so I'll probably brew up another one after the live stream. And it was just much quicker just to boil the kettle and make a pot of tea, you know, during this live stream. So tea it is until after the live stream. And I'm getting low on tea as well, so I'll have to buy some more of that next week. And for all the tea drinkers out there, please do share with me what brands and types of tea that you prefer and what you'd recommend. As you know, that's always interesting, and I probably should do another tea review someday. I've only done one tea review, and that was for the Tetley that I've actually got at the moment. You know, I bought that one again because it was rather good, so, and I have done quite a few coffee reviews, so if somebody could recommend a type of tea that I should get and make a tea review or a drink review on, I'll happily do that as well. And sometime later this week I'll be, weather permitting of course, I'll be back out by the creek and doing another outdoor cooking video, as I had a few people saying they like those, so I did have one premiere a day or two back where I showed a hack for tenderising a cheap steak and cooked that out by the creek, and quite a few of my viewers said, oh, we like when you cook things outdoors, so I've got to do a few more of those. And I think probably the next one that I'll cook outdoors, I'll actually cook a Thai red curry, and I do that with beef, as I do have a few viewers that aren't really great pork eaters, so I will do that one in beef. And I do like pork though as well, but I'm thinking that maybe a beef one would be a good one for that. And then later on, I'll, you know, another time that I'll cook out by the creek, I'll do a Thai style basil pork stir fry. So who do we still have here watching? And I know that a few of you are all busy doing a few things as well, which I totally understand. I'll just refresh this, as everything's probably locked up here. And speaking of Instagram, I will also show my Instagram page, and for everybody else on Insta, if you're not following me, please do follow. And it would be nice to get a few more Instagram followers, but you know, we'll see what happens there. So I'll just see if I can get my Instagram up, and we'll shout that page out and share that link. And I probably should post a bit more on Instagram, but I sort of get a bit busy at times, so I'll just show my Instagram page. And what have I got? 673 followers, so I'd definitely like a few more followers if I could get. But I often sort of forget to post there, so I should post more on there, I know, but I get a bit busy with YouTube and everything else, so anyways, I'll just run the link for that. Personally, I actually prefer Instagram over Facebook, but these days being on Facebook is a bit of a necessary evil, so I'm still on Facebook, but you know, if another another social networking page or app come along, and it got a few people on. I'd probably drop the fake book if I could. And I much prefer Instagram, to tell you the truth, over Facebook, but it sort of sometimes gets, you know, a bit busy for me to put as much on Instagram as what I'd like to. Oh, my nose is dripping again. It is a bit crisp and foggy out here, so that sort of causes that to happen. Excuse me for that. It always seems to drip when I go live. I don't know why that is. Probably because it's something that annoys me when I'm going live. So, you know, Murphy's Law, I guess you could say. So, who do we still have here with us? And I should send a message to Jocelyn to tell her that you were by on my live stream, Dustin. Although she's a bit busy at the moment, so she may not come by. But anyways, we'll just drop her a message and see if she comes by. But she's probably a bit busy to come on, so we may not see her today. And if anybody would like to support my channel by donating, there is a link down below in the description, and any donations are much appreciated and go towards filming equipment, expensive ingredients, lighting, Bluetooth microphones. I want to get a gimbal someday so that I can walk around and do some more outdoor videos, tripods, even you know, paying for the extra internet that I need to run a YouTube channel. I have a mobile internet. As I don't really want to go on the cable, which is pretty unreliable here, and plus this is a rental property that I'm at, so that's a bit of a problem. So I have unlimited mobile internet. You know, all those important things. I want to get a fishing pole and some fishing gear and fishing tackle, and see if I can catch something in this creek for a catch and cook video. And also I have a merchandise link, so if you'd like to support my channel in that way by buying some merchandise and advertising my channel, that would be much appreciated as well. And I did have this hoodie came this week, which is in my Patriot merchandise collection, and I'll give you all a look at that. And I must say the quality of the printing and the quality of the product is really excellent. So thank you, Teespring. So printed on the front and the back. So if somebody would like to buy one like that, I do have a lot of different colours, of course, in the collection, not just pink. So plenty to cater for you guys as well. And I also have like some leggings, this stainless steel drink bottle, t-shirts, some cups. I think there's a drink tumbler and many different choices, and even different choices for tops and sweaters and t-shirts. So, and a lot of different colours, so please do consider checking that out. And links are down below in the description. So we'll see who's come on, and then we might do another creek tour. And all very quiet, so we may not run our live too much longer. But we'll do another creek tour, and then we'll just see if anybody else comes on, and then we'll call it a day. And then I've got a lot of videos to edit later on during the weekend, so always plenty to do. Oh, I've been running 2 hours and 25, so unless a lot of people come on, we mightn't run that much longer. Oh, this tripod's still cold on the fingers. Oh, excuse me. And the creek at the moment's fairly low water. It's low tide out on the beach, and this creek is tidal. So it makes the water fairly low, and often it'll flood up over where we're standing at the moment. Oh, we got some ducks, so I'll just see if I can zoom in on those. That's as far as I can zoom, and they're liking the low water because they don't need to swim down to pick up any food, whatever they're eating off the bottom there, so they're enjoying that. Bums up in the air. And I know that everybody's always interested in seeing the ducks here and seeing the creek, so it's always good to do a bit of a creek inspection from time to time during my live streams when I'm out here. And they're wild ducks, and they're all fairly tame and friendly around here, and probably the only thing they need to watch out for is Mr. Fox. Oh, somebody's car alarm out on the street. And we got a few others swimming up here too, so we're getting quite a good view of the ducks here this morning now by the look of things. So we'll just have a bit of a look around the creek here, and there's a walkway which is part of the public walking trail which goes along the other side of the creek. And this creek's at the bottom of my garden. I better zoom all this back out. And I'll go back to my seat and we'll just see who's come on. And of course I'll sit back down and flip the camera back around and all that, and it's a fairly foggy, gloomy day here, so who knows how long it'll stay like this and if the sun will actually come out much today at all. And there's a bit of a wind springing up, so it actually makes it feel a bit colder than what it actually is, with all the fog and dampness in the air, and now a bit of a breeze. So I'll set this back down and we'll just see who's come on, and if anybody's come on or not, and how much longer we'll run this live stream for today. So I'll just see if I've missed anything, and oh yes, just on 9:30 AM here, and it's looking like we've only got 1 or 2 viewers, so we may not run that much longer. Oh, great to see you're still here with us, Robert. And thank you so much for running this. And yep, just working. Yeah, well, there's always plenty to do. And a bit later on, I've got some video to edit, so got a fair bit to do there. I've actually got 2 videos ready to edit. One short one just on my merchandise, and an unboxing when this merchandise actually came, and I have a chili, and that's a lamb chili, and you know, using just ground lamb that I've actually bought on special at the supermarket. So, you know, I've got that one to edit, and that's an ASMR one just for something different. I hope for life just on my Messenger. She's probably a bit busy to come onto my live stream, so I'd say we might sort of end it fairly soon. Everybody a bit busy. Oh, my nose is dripping again, so I might have to call it a day fairly soon. And oh, those ducks are certainly having a great time in the creek. Maybe I should film those, and maybe I should let the live stream run with just the film on those, as I know people love to watch those. So that could be interesting if I let the live still run on those ducks. Would be nice if we did get somebody come by here. Oh, Yogi, hello farm. Hello farm. Hello, great to see you, and thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. And really great to see you, and even though you can only stay a little while, it's great to see you. And much appreciated. Oh, hi there, Hope for Life. Great to see you, Jocelyn. Hopefully you're able to relax now after taking Ashley to work, or back from work or whatever. So it sounds like the traffic might have given you hell out there. And it's all been fairly quiet today on this live, so I was thinking, oh, will I drop out soon or won't I? I'll have to go up for another cup of tea soon. I'm run out of coffee and run out of everything else, and have to wait until next week, hopefully, to restock on those and replenish those. Oh yes, we had Hooper's Mayhem Aussie style dropping by earlier. I don't know if Hooper's is still with us. They've probably got plenty to do, and things that have to be done. I think he might have been at work or something too, so you know, you could only drop by and run the live stream a little bit. And Ann Dale was here, so, and How to Garden was here, yes, of course, so great to see them. I'm over out of town drivers, Hope, yeah. I guess there's some interesting drivers around by the sound of things. Oh yes, crazy busy. Homestead Aquarius, yep. I totally understand that, and I'll be interested to see if you do get a video up of that storm that you were telling me about just before. And I may even run up and get another cup of tea, I think, and actually those ducks are still there. I'll see if I can flip the camera around and get a creek view and maybe you can watch the ducks while I'm out getting myself another cup of tea. What's everybody think? Oh, pure Walmart issued driver licenses. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I did hear once that the way some people drive, that it was actually thought that the driver's licenses were found in the bottom of a packet of Kellogg's. So we do get some interesting drivers around, I know. But I haven't driven for a couple of years, so get me behind the wheel of a car, it'd probably be just as interesting as what Jocelyn's talking about. Although, of course, I do have a license. Oh yes, plenty to do. Have to head out, do the chores, yes, Yogi, I totally understand that. And feed the animals, and then feed yourself, yes, totally understand. So yeah, wishing you a great evening. And of course, you know, Saturday morning here, so I'll be busy later on with some editing. That'll probably fill my day pretty well. So I'm going to run up in a minute and replenish my cup. But I'll see if I can move this camera around. Oh, the ducks are going away. Oh, well, no point moving my camera if they're going away. But then they might sort of come into the background of while I'm gone. So I might zoom out on the water. And I'll go and get myself another cup of tea. And it's got to be tea now because I'm out of coffee. So no more coffee until next week. Anyways, never mind. I'll just zoom this out, I think, and we'll just see if you can get a bit more of a look at the creek. Behind, and you might sort of see something nice and pretty, and hopefully while I go and refill this cup. Oh, back down here with another cup of tea. I'll just see what I've missed. And I'll get this back to zoom and back pointing to where I want it. And I think I've got that zoomed back out. I'll get my microphone back and I'll see if I've missed anything. Definitely need a hot cup out here. And we'll see who's here with us still. And nice to see everybody, and thanks so much. I've got to aim this thing a bit better now by the look of it. Oh, 2 hours 48, so depending who else comes on, we'll see how much longer we run. But I'll just refresh this and see what messages I've missed. Oh, hi there, Dustin. Great to see you're back. Oh, yes, so I'll give you a good look of that. Oh yes, the dove must have came down for some film time. And I had to go and get myself another cup of tea. I'm out of coffee, so tea it is, and Tetley, so I'll give you a look at that merch. So we have the back, printed on the back. And of course the front. And I probably should have got myself 1 or 2 sizes smaller. It's hard to tell with the sizing on online stuff, and actually the printing job that they did is absolutely brilliant and really great quality of this hoodie, this sweater, so I'm really happy with the quality of it. And I got that through Teespring, and of course I have the link down below in the description for anybody who'd like to check that out. And I'll put my jacket back on because it is a little bit chilly out here still. I think it's about 50 degrees now, but it's quite foggy and there's a bit of a breeze, so it's making it feel a bit colder than what it is. Yeah, it's not the cheapest merchandise, but it is really good quality. Printed in the United States. And this top, actually looking at where the hoodie itself was made, it was made in Honduras, so that's interesting. Yeah, that would be really brilliant if you did order one for me, Hope, and it would be great to do a merchandise shout out to Dustin wearing that one, and a great one to wear during a live stream, of course, to give Dustin a shout out. And if you see my last cooking video, Cooking Good by the Creek. I did give you a shout out there, Dustin, because saying that you gave me the idea with your cooking good in the woods. Yeah, this one's a mixture. There is 100% cotton one, and I'd like to order that one too and get that one, so I may get that one when I've got a bit more cash. I sort of can't even get any coffee at the moment, and I had the last one of that this morning, so I'm drinking tea now. Oh yes, finally got the steak, although it was a cheaper cut of steak, and of course, you know, I show a hack of how to tenderise a cheaper cut of steak in that video as well. And I sort of had that video just as a more relaxed format, a little bit of yapping, but more just sort of looking at the bacon cooking and then the steak cooking, and a few little video in video windows from time to time. And I do have a plan to, and I might make that video next week, to cook up a Thai red curry down here by the creek for something a bit different. I'm definitely wanting to redo my red curry beef video, so I'm thinking I might redo that one down by the creek. And of course, you know, making that one the curry paste from scratch, and maybe a hack of making the curry paste from scratch a little bit easier, you know, using you know, the little tubes of ginger, grating the galangal. I've got the shrimp paste to go in. Got to get some shallots to go in. So that one certainly would be interesting to do. And probably I'd use some brisket beef or something like that for that one, although brisket used to be cheap here, but it's starting to get a bit expensive. Although it does sort of give a really wonderful texture in a curry. I'd love to do a dish with oxtail as well, but oxtail has got very expensive here, and they're wanting something like about $9 or $10 a pound for oxtail, and I think, oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. You know, it's half oxtail, it's half bone, so why is it so expensive? But then, you know, all these television chefs cooking oxtail, and they've made it a bit of a trend, and it's got very expensive. So, you know, oftentimes you see these television chefs hyping up a cheaper cut of meat, and then the cheaper cut of meat is ruined forever. It's no longer cheap and becomes quite expensive. So, you know, that really gets quite frustrating when that happens. Oh yes, that sounds interesting, Hope. Oh, I wonder where you found that one. Oh, twerk it. Just looking back at the comments there, Dustin. Oh, that sounds like a very TikTok sort of thing. I'm sort of not into TikTok. I've only ever watched it a couple of times, and it's only if a friend has a TikTok video up, and I refuse to get the TikTok app, and most of what's on it that I've seen, you know, random stuff, I just find it to be, you know, rather ridiculous, and I don't really like the format because I watch most of my videos on television, in fact. Watch very few on the phone. So, you know, I just prefer, you know, on the television, YouTube on the television. And I've got to go back and watch your newest video, Dustin. I saw the alert and I put it on my watch later, and you know, it's run through. I think I saw a little bit before I fell asleep last night or very early this morning. So, you know, it'll be one of those that's run through a few times before I get around to commenting. And of course, you know, when I watching something on my watch later list, it often takes a while for me to comment because I have to open again on the phone to actually comment, because trying to comment on the TV, you know, with the remote control, it's just, well, you know what it is, it's a real bloody nightmare, to tell you the truth. But yes, bedtime viewing, yes, it was, when Dustin dropped that video, it was certainly bedtime viewing for me. Oh yes, in Big Deal's fishing tackle shop. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I just got the link up here, Jocelyn. I'd never heard of that one before, so that's a new one. A chance to review Adoption Live. Do you mean on my live stream, Jocelyn? Yeah, I haven't had a chance to open that again to have a look. I'd sort of been busy with other things, with editing, and then so many other people's videos have gone up that I've been wanting to watch as well, so I haven't had a chance to get back to that one yet, Jocelyn, but I will someday, and must edit that out, you know, just leave the adoption bits in and make another adoption video with that one. Yeah, and you know, that'll be something that I'll work on when I don't sort of have much other content sort of sitting around, because that'll be one that'll probably take a fair bit of editing and a fair bit of work. Oh, definitely needing this hot drink. But yeah, I guess Dustin's wanting me to twerk this merchandise. Content, is that right? yeah, that'll be an interesting one, and we'll just see what happens with that. I mean, I've got to go back and re-watch it just to see what I'll get out of that one. I've sort of, you know, been busy, you know. Well, I spent a bit of time with this cooking one down here, of course, editing that one, and I've got that ground lamb chili to edit. That's an ASMR one, so that could be interesting. Hopefully I haven't picked up a lot of noise from the neighbours. So when I go back and listen, if I hear that dog, I'll be very upset. And I'll be taking a walk on the other side of the creek and pinpointing the exact house, and actually giving a phone call to the council animal control, because that dog is obviously being neglected. You know, that he or she cries and howls all day, nearly every day, and you know, they should be taking much better care of their dog. So, you know, if I find that video is full of that poor dog crying, I'll be trying to find out where that poor dog is exactly situated. She's somewhere on the other side of the creek. Well, yes, left alone during work hours, and probably locked up and shut up in the yard, and you know, with nothing to do, and probably, you know, it's not the warmest during the daytime either, so that poor dog is probably a bit cold and uncomfortable as well. And I don't think it's really fair on that poor dog. And, you know, I think that if people have got to leave their pets during the day, you know, when they've got to work or whatever, I'm sure that, you know, a good pet owner would make sure that their dog or cat has got some entertainment, got somewhere warm, got plenty of food, got plenty of water, you know, all those things. Somewhere warm to curl up, or somewhere cool if it's summer. And, you know, I think that poor dog is probably crying because he or she is probably uncomfortable as well. They're obviously locked outside in the yard and not inside. Oh yes, raining where you are tonight, Jocelyn. We've got some more rain coming sometime soon. Obviously not today, but sometime over the weekend. Oh, 46 degrees feels like 45, so it's still not the warmest out here. And I think about 4 p.m. it's going to rain here by the look of things. And Sunday and Monday rain by the look of it. And looks like just about all week, so I don't know when I'll get to cook this Thai curry out here, unless you know, the weather miraculously clears, because it's saying that it'll be pretty much raining all week after, you know, after today. Sunday, a 15% chance of rain, so Sunday might be okay. So that's interesting. I may not get much cooking done outside during the week as it looks, or as I hope. So I guess we'll see on that one. Oh, that sounds rather daunting, that bridge. Yeah, I won't be cooking it today though, Hope. I don't have the ingredients, and you know, I won't be getting the ingredients until I can afford that. It's sort of, you know, not the cheapest to get those ingredients, the way things are. So I won't be cooking that today, and actually sometime during the week I've got to do my sausage rolls. I thought I had some carrots, and the carrots are looking a bit sad in the bottom of the fridge, so I'll be boiling them up in a bone broth, and that'll be how I'm using those up. And of course got to get some fresh carrots. I did think I was going to do sausage rolls today, but they'll have to wait until I get some carrots and some more onions, because the onions I've got in the bottom of the fridge are looking pretty sad as well, so those sausage rolls will have to wait. Oh, you're so tense over that traffic still. Yeah, I bet. So yeah, today will be a lot of editing and no cooking or filming. You know, some cooking up of some dim sum actually today, which I'm definitely not going to video. They were cheap, so I got those. More expensive than ramen, but they were still cheap nonetheless, and I don't know if I could eat another packet of ramen for at least a week or two. I'm just so over that bloody stuff. And at the moment, I'm even just about struggling to watch a ramen cook-up video. You know, where somebody goes out in the woods and cooks up ramen. I'm sort of even struggling to watch that at the moment. So you can probably tell how much I'm over ramen. Yeah, I wish I wasn't so far away either, Hope. I'm so over, you know, this state and this country. So next week better times. So I don't know about that. I've got a phone bill I've got to pay. So yeah, definitely not better times. and I've got to pay that next week. I actually put it off from when it was due yesterday, so I've definitely got to pay that next week. At least the phone company allowed me to put it off a couple of weeks, so I'll have to pay that. I'll have to pay that next week and get that out of the way. And I'm definitely not going to win the lottery, I'm afraid, Hope, because I can't afford that one. Can't afford to buy a ticket, so I won't be winning the lottery, I'm afraid. Well, I could definitely do with another hot cup. That'll have to wait until after my live stream, though. I think it does take a while to boil the kettle, so might just let that wait, I think. Oh wow! Wow, that's expensive. Yeah, your cell phone bill. Yeah, is it the wrong plan, or you didn't have like unlimited data and somebody's blown the data out or something like that? Oh, Big Hands, hello, great to see you and thank you for coming by. I've got some new merchandise, so I've got that on today, so yeah, I saw that post, Hope. Yeah, I'm thinking, was that on your Facebook news feed, or was it one you shared with me on the messenger? But yeah, I saw that and I thought, Oh yeah, still here, Robert. Great to see you're still here with us. And there's some interesting things that people sort of throw money at when or I should say governments and groups throw money at when there's more important causes that they overlook, whether purposely or accidentally, who really knows. Oh, thank you, Big Hands, thank you. Oh yes, free diapers for, yeah, well that's something that would be much more necessary, yes. And maybe even some decent food too, for low-income families. I'm sure a lot of low-income people in the States probably rely on eating ramen too, and ramen is not fit for man or beast, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Big Hands, I should really give you a look at this hoodie properly, I guess, since you've just come on. So just take this jacket off and give you a good look at that. And printed on the back, of course, I hope that shows up in the screen. So oh, it's a bit chilly out here. I'll have to get my jacket back on, I think. And it's a bit of a breeze, so it's making it feel even cooler. And with all the fog and the dampness in the air, it makes it feel colder too. And I much prefer the other morning where it was about 34 or 35 degrees Fahrenheit, but it wasn't a real high humidity and no wind. It actually feels a bit warmer, or felt a bit warmer than what it does out here now. But anyways, never mind. I'll just see what I've missed here. Oh, thank you, Big Hands. Oh, yes, but then, yeah. You know, governments. All run by politicians, so that probably explains enough to tell you the truth. And, you know, of course, you know, the government here taxes a lot of things out of, you know, to ridiculous levels, so, and, you know, nearly everything has a 10% goods and services tax on top of it too. So, you know, everything you buy here has a sales tax on top of it. And a lot of things has a tax on top of a tax. You know, gasoline, for example, there's the you know, just the general government road tax, or whatever they want to call it, excise. And then on top of it, they put the 10% sales tax, and the 10% sales tax is even applied 10% sales tax on top of their excise. Gasoline here at the moment is $1.76 per litre. So times that by 4 and you have a gallon. So you're looking at about, what's that, $7 a gallon or something like that. And oh my goodness, it's crazy. Yeah, in the States too. Yes, some of your states have it, but this is a federal sales tax, so it's all over the country. So, you know, you cannot even move to another state and avoid it. And the worst thing is that I might buy something from abroad, you know, from Amazon or whatever, and they apply that sales tax on whatever I buy from abroad as well. So, for example, if I spend, say I buy something worth $10 from Amazon and pay $5 for postage, the 10% tax is actually applied to the $10 I spent on Amazon to buy the product, and also on the $5 that I paid for postage. So you know, the total price that I paid to Amazon was $15. I have to pay an extra $1.50 on top of that to go to the government's, I won't say the word, tax. Starts with F, and I shouldn't drop the F-bomb on here, so you know, it's the way this place works, and I'm just over it, and you know, they don't do anything good for us, so I'm just totally over it. Oh yes, $3 a gallon where you are, Hope. Oh, that's so cheap. And probably for you guys, that's probably expensive, because I've heard that your gasoline was a lot less than that, not that long ago. Yeah, thank you, Hope. Yeah, you got to go and cook for those boys and give them something to eat. Yeah, California, New York and Illinois, yeah, I think that might be the case, big hands, yeah. But yeah, probably, yeah, that's pretty true what you said, Hope, about those oxygen thieves. You know, they wipe their ass with $100 bills, yes. But, you know, we can't really speak about those wastes of space too much here. Oh, my nose is starting to drip. That's what happens sitting out here, of course, with a bit of a wind, and the temperature not really that warm, but a very high humidity makes it feel a bit colder. Anyways, that is what it is. Who do we still have here watching? I was going to call it a day, but with a few people coming in, I'll sit out here a bit longer. I should have a look to see how long I've been running, actually. Probably been running 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, so I should have a look at that. We probably should start thinking about calling it a day anyway. We'll just see who's still here with us, and we might call it a day. Oh wow, 3 hours 25, so whether we just go another 5 minutes to make it 3.5 hours and call it a day. Unless we get swamped with a lot of new people coming on. I think it might be good to get inside and actually warm up a little bit, so we'll call it a day pretty soon. So another couple of minutes, and then we'll quit for the day. So who do we still have here? And of course, I will be back over the weekend. I might make a Saturday evening live stream, as hopefully the rain will hold off from tomorrow. But then Sunday, by the look of it, it may be raining. That's Monday for me, so we may have our next live tomorrow, and starting much the same time as when I started my live today. And I think it'll be good for me to get inside and warm up a bit, so we might just call it a day, and then be back tomorrow. So I'll thank everybody for watching, and take care, and wishing you all a great evening. God bless, and until next time, bye bye.